Most of us, when think about language, probably first think about speaking. That's just what we do naturally. We produce a variety of sounds using our lips, our tongue, our mouth, and some bit in our throat. If you want to make a piece of sound, for example, close your lips and release the air all at once. And if you want to make an M sound, yes, M sound, you also close your lips and then you can have a kind of hum. So, this is what phonetics and phonology deal with human speech sound. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Anjani Wardatul Aziza Zahra. I'm from class A with student number 2321-22105. Now, I will explain about phonetics and phonology. When we communicate with someone having the same language background, we do not realize that we are following a certain set of rules which govern some use of language we are using. The sounds by which we communicate are not randomly produced and arranged. They are produced in accordance with certain rules that native speakers follow, even if they are not aware of what they do. One is phonetics. What's the meaning of phonetics? Phonetics is scientific study of speech sound, or phonetics is characteristic of speech sounds. Okay, you guys can see the picture that how phonetics do that reveals how sounds are made. In phonetics, there are three sub-branches, namely articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. The articulatory phonetics is how the sounds are produced by human speech apparatus and investigates we use our bodies to produce the sounds that later is become a speech. Next is acoustic phonetics. Acoustic phonetics is how speech sounds are transmission from the speaker to the listener. And last is auditory phonetics. Auditory phonetics is how the listener receives an understanding to the sound. So the conclusion is articulatory phonetics is how we produce the sounds, whether it's from the place or the manners. Which place is from the teeth, from the lips, from the tongue, or from the palate, or others. And acoustic phonetics is how the sounds are transmitted from the speaker to the listener, and how about the quality, the pitch, and the loudness of sounds. And then auditory phonetics is the sounds are heard by listener. Second is phonology. Phonology is the description of the system and patterns of speech sounds in a language. Basically, it is rules that every speaker of a language know about the patterns that a language. The example, one such rule would be understanding that word is eat and butter. Both have the letter T, but the pronouns are different. And what the relationship between phonetics and phonology? The relationship between phonetics and phonology, it can be adequately described and illustrated by a famous quotation. This quotation is from Kenneth and Pike, that phonetics gather the raw materials and phonemics or phonology cooks it. Now, let's have a quick recap of phonetics and phonology. Phonetics and phonology are both linguistic disciplines that are all about speech sound. Phonetics describe the sounds we actually make as precisely as possible. And phonology only looks at what really makes difference in any one given language, and it tries to find the implication of that. I think that's all my explanation about phonetics and phonology. There are still many errors, but are from pronunciation and material presented. So, from that, I ask forgiveness and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.